Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Psalm 23 verse 4. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, these words take us to the real experiences of life. Not every path is green pastures. Sometimes the road is filled with shadows, doubts, silence, and battles that shake our hearts. The Bible never hides the darkness. It speaks about it openly. It knows that human life will face pain, long nights, and deserts of the soul. Yet, in the midst of that, it gives us one unshakable truth: God walks with us. This psalm does not say there will be no shadows. It does not say the journey will be easy. It declares that in the middle of the valley, we are not abandoned. The shepherd walks ahead, guiding and protecting us. I will fear no evil. Those words are not easy when fear is close. Yet, the psalm invites us into courage. It is not about denying fear, but overcoming it with faith, trusting in someone greater than our weakness. Fear freezes us, traps us, and steals our peace. Faith, however, moves us forward, opens new paths, and lifts us up. With God by our side, no shadow can destroy His light, and no valley can keep us from His love. For you are with me. That is the key. It is not about my strength or my courage or my ability. It is about His presence. Where God is, there is safety, peace, and the power to continue. God never promised a path without obstacles. He promised His company in every step. He never said there would be no storms, but He said He would be in the boat. He never said there would be no fire, but He said He would be with us in the flames. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. The rod symbolizes protection. The staff symbolizes guidance. God not only walks with us, He shields us from harm and directs our steps when we lose our way. The world is full of voices that confuse, roads that deceive, paths that lead to emptiness. But the shepherd knows the way. If you follow His lead, even through the darkest valley, you will reach the light. How many times have you felt the night would never end? When sorrow was heavier than your strength? When loneliness pressed too deeply? And yet, you are still here, because God never left your side. This verse is a reminder of trust. No matter what comes, God walks with you. When your heart shakes, He holds your hand. When tears fall, He gathers them. When you cannot see the path, He makes a way. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, what is your valley today? Is it sickness, fear, anxiety, loss, or a prayer that seems unanswered? The psalm does not ignore your reality. It does not deny pain. It is not cheap optimism. It is faith that stares into the darkness, but holds firmly to God's presence that lights up every shadow. I will fear no evil, for you are with me. This is not a magic phrase. It is a declaration of trust. It is telling God, I know you are holding me, even when I don't see it, even when I don't understand, even when my tears still flow. Faith does not erase the darkness, but it changes how we walk through it. With faith, our steps are not lonely anymore. With faith, we hear another voice beside us, stronger than every fear. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. The rod drives away danger. The staff corrects and directs. God both protects and teaches. His love is strong enough to defend and tender enough to guide. True comfort comes from knowing you are cared for. Peace does not come from controlling everything, but from trusting the one who does. Serenity comes when we place our burdens into the shepherd's hands. How many times have you tried to carry it all alone? How many nights did you believe there was no way out? And yet God was there, even when unseen, even when your prayer was only silence. This verse is a refuge for the weary heart. It is a lamp in the valley. It is God's embrace whispering, do not fear. You are not alone. I walk with you. I hold you. I lead you. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, these words are not past tense. They are for today. They are a living promise, true for this very moment, right in the middle of your situation. Life will bring valleys, but valleys are never forever. Darkness can feel heavy, but it is not infinite. Because where God is, morning will always come. Light will always break through. Maybe today you need to say it aloud. I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Let it become your shield. Let it be the anthem of your soul. Let it be stronger than the voices of fear. That is the power of the word. It transforms hearts, renews strength, and awakens hope. One verse can be the difference between surrender and perseverance, between despair and faith. God does not promise no tears, but He promises to wipe them. He does not promise no pain, but He promises His presence. He does not promise no struggles, but He promises you will never face them alone. That is the heart of Psalm 23, not the absence of shadows, but the presence of the shepherd. And when He walks with you, darkness loses power, fear loses grip, and faith rises like fire. The rod and the staff are signs of His care. They protect the weak, guide the lost, lift the fallen, and heal the broken. Nothing is missing when we let Him lead. True rest is not in a perfect life, but in knowing that God never changes. Shadows may pass, storms may cease, but His love endures forever. Even when everything else collapses, even when the valley seems endless, remember, you are not walking alone. The shepherd's voice still whispers, "Do not fear. I am with you." That "I am with you" is stronger than fear. It is greater than every problem. It is the promise that holds us when strength is gone, the truth that never expires. This verse is not only poetry, it is power. It is not only comfort, it is victory. It is a seed of faith strong enough to transform your entire life. So the next time the night feels long, repeat this verse. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and let these words fill you. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Let these words be your prayer, your shield in the storm, your light in the valley, your reminder that the shepherd never abandons his sheep. Because God walks with you in laughter and in tears, in light and in shadows, in victories and defeats. Always by your side, always faithful. And when this reflection ends, let your faith continue. Make this verse your daily strength, your evening prayer, your morning courage, your anthem of trust. Every step you take it knowing He is beside you. Every night you face it knowing the dawn is near. Every fear that rises, meet it with the truth. God is with you. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. This is your verse, your promise, your shield, your truth. Claim it today, live it today, and let it transform you. Thank you for sharing this reflection. May these words stay with you, renew your faith, and fill you with hope. And remember always, with God, you never walk alone. Amen.